How's it going, guys? My name is Tristan Govender, and today I'm going to be showing you around my E46 M3. So let's start off with the specs. This is a 2005 E46 M3. We got this about in December. We've owned the car for a while now, and we've been doing a few things around the car, and I'm just going to be walking you through today, showing you all the bits and pieces that we've done to this car and made it look what it is now. Let's start off with the back. So first things first, we're going to be talking about the back of the car, right? So the diffuser of the car, the rear bumper, we have changed from a normal E46 M3 to a CSL E46 M3 back bumper, and we've also put extended tips, which are larger by a few centimeters. Then also, when we got the car, it had a few minor dents and scratches on it, which I'm going to be showing you now. So the different things we did was we painted the back bumper of the car. We also painted this back arch here, which I'm going to be showing you a picture of. As you can see under here, it had a little bit of rust and a little bit of corrosion. So we repainted this, redid everything on this rear quarter panel. Then we also painted the back of the car, side of the car, and if you follow me, we also painted the front bumper of the car, because when we got the car it had canards which were not in the best shape, so we took that out and repainted the whole front bumper. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about the infamous S54 M3 3.2 liter naturally aspirated engine of this car. It is an amazing engine because you can rev it up all the way to 8,300 RPM, which is very high. It screams at that top RPMs. It makes around about 333 brake horsepower, and this engine was built to compete with the 911s of the time, even though the engine was smaller. This engine was probably one of the best engines, straight six engines BMW's ever made, and it was the last straight six non-turbo car ever made by BMW, the M3 versions. As you can see, we have not done much to the engine. We've kept it pretty much stock, but we have changed spark plugs on the car. We've changed engine oil, and that's pretty much it. And we changed oil filter. So that's it for the engine bay. Next, I'm going to be taking you to the interior of this car and show you what we've done there. I'm going to be talking about the E46 M3 interior. As you can see, we have added a few things, one of them being the steering wheel. This is an Alcantara steering wheel from an E46 M3 CSL. It has the M Sport stitching, as you can see here, and it helps a lot with the grip of the car, and it makes the steering wheel more thick, so it's better to use. Then a nice thing I like about this car is the analog dials, which I think is a really nice touch compared to the new modern cars with the digital dials, which I don't enjoy as much. Then we're going to move over here to the shifter, which you can see is Alcantara boot and a weighted shift knob, which I thoroughly enjoy. The stock, it came with a leather shift knob which had an illuminated M badge, which I feel like it was a bit tacky and not as nice as this. Then we're going to be talking about the digital media system. If we turn it on, you can see it's an Alpine radio 7-inch display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I enjoy it a lot because it gives us that Bluetooth connections, which we didn't get stock with this car. It also is connected to our Harman sound system in this car. It has an amp, it has a subwoofer in the back, and the audio in this car is really nice. See, in the interior, it has M bucket seats, reclinable and electric adjustments. The seats aren't in the best condition as it is a 16-year-old car, but they are very comfortable and they hold you in tight with the bucket seat style. Then if we move to the back, we have two back seats, which are pretty comfortable. If you're a taller person, you can't obviously fit in them properly, but it's good enough for a two-door coupe. Okay, so now if we come to the front, you'll see we repainted the bumper and we repainted the bonnet. And you can see here, if you look closely, we fitted halo lights around the car to give it that modern effect that the new BMWs have. The reason we repainted this is because originally the car had CSL car nods, but they were in very terrible condition and we had to take them off. So when we repainted the back and the side panel, we thought let's just do the bumper and the hood again because it did have a few nicks in it. I'll put up a few pictures to show you what it looked like when it was in panel meeting.